that for me, I was always in awe that no matter where I went, being who I am, nobody wanted to mention God. Not at the pier, not at the Crisco Disco, not in the dungeons, the Anvil, Tita Rabbits, Colors. I'm talking about the pier. What the pier did in the 70s, it gave you an answer and an antidote of being in complete, absolute poverty. How many of us in this room have ever been in absolute poverty? Absolute. So when you got off at the pier, what I did, I wasn't introduced to the pier as a gay sanctuary. There was a cooking school for food and maritime, the John Brown boat at the pier in the 70s. And I got a scholarship from a junior high school in Manhattan to go. And me being a Jehovah's Witness at the time, young, and green, I didn't know what the pier was. And the angel had me say, well, ask somebody. Excuse me, do you know where Marsha P. Johnson and Garland and flowers, like a Mialishi? It's this way, darling. I'll walk with you. Then I saw boots and saddles. But in my absolute poverty, it said to me, I can sell it. So that dollar pizza that we ate before Gray's Papaya, that Chinese restaurant that fed us that dollar shrimp roll, now he owns the whole building and the fourth generation still there. The warehouse that you had to scale the wall because there was big holes. If you drowned, you went to Jersey. Next. The trucks, all the trucks, the warehouse, meat house trucks, the girls was on the trucks. The Bush Creek, there was no lights, no Con Edison, no flashlights, touchy-feely. Sylvia Rivera, the salt mines, sleeping against the fence. There was a detective. I can even mention his name, but I'm not, because he may have a family member in Google. He would beat the transgenders if he caught you on his beat. And they used to run by the rock bar, the bear bar, and we would be there in the circles, and we would let them get under the car, and we would keep on promoting, because he would beat them to death. They was afraid. Now, another thing is about health care. We didn't know about health care. We wasn't, like I hear my fellow cohorts, and they say, yes, I have my degree, and I went through this. Good for you. But when I walk in the room and y'all see me, they go, oh yeah, Junior LaBeija, he's from Ballroom, he's from Pose, blah, blah, blah. But when I go other places and they read the fine print, they ask me, I says, you read right, I left my second year cum laude, Dean's List scholarship, PhD. But I started with a GED. And like you said earlier, I have a PhD in the streets because I've been poor, hungry, and dirty. I don't forget that. That is not a social construct. All races are poor, hungry, and dirty. But what Ballroom has taught through my, and I can say it with ease, through them, I was the one that changed the game. Because everybody knew when you came to the Ballroom, you are no longer I want to be. You are I am. Now, whatever you decide after that, that's your business. But it's I am. So, what you did for me, and Caesar can tell you firsthand, when he would come up to me, I don't want to be bothered with that chocolate going, child. Because I was bitter. I had every right to be bitter. Bitter. Billy Porter played me. Nobody can take that away from me. He played me. And his promoters made sure that they got the facts from somewhere. You know it hurt me with Pose? Billy Porter's lover was dying from AIDS. Right? Billy Porter's lover was light-skinned, beautiful Butch Queen. Remember the Butch Queen that I was in love with that was dying from AIDS? Light-skinned, beautiful, in the hospital alone, that I loved. Where did you get that information from? Never mind work if you work and all that. Where did you get that information from? I'm gonna tell you something else that they got stolen. Remember his mother. Remember his mother and aunt, a religious aunt, and the mother was going there. No, no, no. That's my Jehovah's Witness mother and my flamboyant aunt. And I was sitting there. Oh, you're really. And you know what they said? Oh, Junior LaBeija is crazy. Not the white culture. My girlfriends, my blood sister said that I was crazy and senile. And you wouldn't even invite me to a AMC Loews Theater come out premiere for that. You wouldn't even invite me to sit on the judges panel, whether it was $1,000 or $10,000. Oh, yeah. Listen, money's money. However, the God of my understanding, whose name I will always mention to me is Jehovah, showed me that every day that I wake you up, you have a right to be. But let me ask you a question, Junior LaBeija. Am I finished, Junior LaBeija? Why is it important to you that everything has to be gay-oriented? People are fearing for their lives. And I'm going to end with this, I'm going to keep it short. The reason why I wore this, no, seriously, the reason why I wore this ensemble today is because Uganda's president just signed a bill that homosexuals ought to be killed. And if you are freakishly gay, you ought to get 20 years in prison. But yet, the people that give him his foreign aid is gay. When is the hypocrisy going to end? Just like for you being a woman of color, you have broken the barrier of the glass ceiling. You have broken the barrier of a scared mother, of a fearful mother, what other people will think. You have broken colorism. Here you are, light, bright, I'm dark, red, together. We have put all this to Andy, though. Oh, when I come to Google again, I will mention your name. Andy. Don't worry, I don't need security. Andy.
Please do.
All those things are important. Because this is what truth does.